Alright, so today we're going to be placing the rear wheel bearings on the Cheeto because we replaced all four of the ball joints and it got rid of it for a little while, but then it wore out the wheel bearings. So kind of like a systematic failure, we replaced the weak link, which was the trailing arm ball joints that were bad, and then it put more stress on the wheel bearings, so now the wheel bearings have a little bit of play in them. I absolutely hate doing press work. I don't mind doing minor press work like the trailing arm ball joints, but like the wheel bearings, I'm not about it. So we're gonna pull them off. We have new wheel bearings, they're not here yet, but we're gonna send that out to a machine shop. They're gonna do all the press work. That way, if they mess it up, it's warranty through them. And the wheel bearings themselves have a year warranty on them, so that'll be nice too. That way I don't have to dick with any press work. We don't have to mess with any of that because I hate doing that stuff. If I had the proper tooling for it, I would absolutely be doing it, but we don't. So we're gonna be pulling the trailing arm off today. We're gonna be sending them out, press work done, and then we're just gonna be putting them back on. I hope we have the bolt for the axle. I believe we do. And then the trailing arms come off, send them out, come back, put it back together, and then we go slide. All right, so we're gonna be taking the trailing arm completely off, which means the brakes need to come off, which is gonna be easy now that we have our Chase Bay's handbrake kit in line. So the brake line doesn't run the trailing arm, so we don't have to mess with anything there. You can see the old one there. So that'll come off, and then the rotor will come off. Then we're gonna have to disassemble the parking brake assembly from inside of here, get all the shoes, all that stuff out, get the cable out. From there, it's pretty straightforward. Shotgun done, upper control arm, lower control arm done, and then trailing arm off there. And then the axle will come out, and the whole trailing arm will be done. I don't even necessarily think we need to take the axle out of the diff. I think we might be able to just have it hanging there. So we're gonna start by disassembling the brakes. Huh?
You chucked the front?
Yeah, chuck.
I had more keys taped than medicine for Kylie.
Okay. You can grab the front part. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Twist.
There you go.
Yeah. So that has a little notch on the back, so that twists and it lines up with the holes.
It's kind of the opposite of what they usually do. They usually do that.
Yeah, normal drum brakes. So we can twist.
But that one's, if you look closely, has an Allen.
Oh, does
so this has an Allen on it, so if you wanted to get an Allen key, it's just to turn it, then you could do that.
There we go. Yeah, so it'll straighten out like that. And then I think that should slide. Yep. So that pin comes out, and then the cable slides through the back. And now we have the cable back here. Pull that off. Axle's already loose. But actually, after I cleaned the threads, it like came apart brilliantly. First of all, we got a brake line on the other side of this. I can chill out up on the exhaust. And because we just did the ball joints, these will come off pretty easily. Alright, lowers off.
So now he's marking it with the Sharpie. A 3.
There we go, and now that should come there, and there we go.
And there's one. Feel the wheel bearing, see how it feels to the touch.
I got a little rock on there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it's not supposed to be able to make... Oh yeah. Listen to that. Sounds great,
That's
my guy.
fried, my guy. Yeah, so look right there.
Yeah.
You see how it's not, how it's a line?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about for the parking brake. So you have your little thing that's a divot, and that'll go in like that, but if you rotate it sideways, it'll stay in place. So you just twist it, and then it comes out.
It's fried.
That's fried, yeah. That's a new one.
Yeah? Well, I mean, you've never owned a drift car before this.
I was suspecting that they were starting to go bad, but the trailing arm ball joints were bad. These guys right here.
They were super bad.
They were super bad.
They came apart way too easily.
Step 1, remove wheel. If I can do this in one take, that'd be sick. It's like non-stop one edit.
Yeah.
Give me the 16. Is that a 16?
Yes.
All right. So. Off.
Doing the E36 trailing arm speed run.
Yeah, trailing arm removal speed run. That'd be kind of hot.
You're doing it right now, so.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Unacceptable condition.
I can do that really well.
Unacceptable.
I can do it really well, but it's loud.
Screwdriver. Oh well, screwdriver. Fuck 'em. There we go. That'll hang. That is that size.
Not proper.
It's a stainless line. I'm not worried about it. But
Yeah.
That comes off. Parking brake is already off. Give it to me. That side is hella adjusted, my guy. Where'd the screwdriver go? That's the question.
I never saw it.
I think it is over here.
I see it.
All right, back on the speed run. Let's go. All right. So, bring out. Plier here. Twist. Plier here. Twist.
Look at how bad that's like just gunking up.
Out.
It's getting messed up. Look at that. I'll show them all.
Look at that.
Look at that. That's improper.
All right, so that
usage.
back. This.
Look at that bend.
That should come out. Maybe not, maybe pliers. There we go. Good enough. Other pin out. Parking brake cord. Out the back. Very good. The jack. Jack touch. Jump over here. Grab our 18. Get down. Oh, good. That out. Jack down.
Caliper.
All right. Probably not the best form. That'll work. Spring out. Approach can stay there. That's fine. This goes there. That's out. Come on. Bolt out. That's good. I'm sorry. That down here. Is that not? Do we use a different size for that?
Maybe.
Alright, that can come out.
That's the twist.
Alright, shit. Well, that fucks it up, huh? Where'd the big chunk of socket go? There it is. Let's do that before we damage it. Our axle, is that loose? Oh, no, we're gonna need a hammer. Alright. Run to grab tools.
Look at that form.
Styling, alright. Let's hit that. Alright, worry about that later. 19. Ow! That's out. Give me something. Come on, Axel. Be loose. Fuck. Alright, oh well. We'll deal with that later.
Mark.
Speed sensor. That's out. 15.
You want to make marks or no?
Oh yeah. Shit.
Quick marks.
Well, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it right. Mark there. That's a shit ass mark. Ugh. Make a mark right here. Mark right there. Mark right there. That'll work. Alright. Good enough. There's no speed run for assembly, so. Come on. That should be out, and now we just gotta get our axle out.
Minutes with that.
Alright, we got it out. Took another, what, 10 minutes to get it out?
Yeah, 11, 12 minutes.
Something like that. Okay. So, it's out. Trailing arm's over there. We're gonna pack all this stuff up. We're gonna need to do a little bit of work on that because we kind of mushroomed the end of it. I think we can bring it back though. I'm not that worried about it. We'll just file it down until the nut goes back on. Because hammering it wasn't very, didn't appreciate that none too much. So for now, we're gonna put all this stuff in the back. We're gonna put the axle in the car and then we'll worry about that when we go to put everything back together.
You can hear it. It's not as bad though. It's got some, but the other one was way louder. This one's still shot though.
Alright, trailing arms are off. Everything's in the car waiting. So the car is going to probably sit like that for close to a week while we go get the press work done when we get our new wheel bearings. So we'll see when everything's done. These Johnnies do have new wheel bearings and they feel freaking stout, man. Got some grease, because we left the axle in. We're gonna have to put the axle on first onto the trailing arm, and then the trailing arm will have to go up. And we can start putting in our control arms and such. Reach it all up to make it go on nicer.
There you go. I don't know. Well, I'll just have to look up the spec.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
When we did my axle, we just used yours, I'm pretty sure.
That's what I thought. I can only put one in for now, fuck it.
You want a piece of asphalt?
Can go there. So for those wondering, this is your toe adjustment back here. You'll notice the trailing arm slides in and out. And watch the spindle. So that's toe in, that's toe out. That's where your toe adjustment is. So we marked it when we took it apart just to kind of get a general idea of where it was going to be. So we'll get it kind of lined back up, and then we're going to go through and realign the rear end. Let's put the spring and all that stuff back on. That way we can get the suspension set up to where it will be, and then we'll tighten these things down and we'll start putting our brakes back together. Our brake line needs to come over onto this side. Do you want to put the steering wheel on today? Do we have time?
Yeah, we can.
I also wanted to put on
Your special sauce.
yes.
The surprise.
My yes. There's two ball joints. Alright, let's
Torqued. Torqued.
So I think we're gonna leave this side how it is for now, and then we'll go finish the other side kind of as close as it is to this one, and then that way we can put the rotors on both sides and then adjust.
Honestly, I was just getting that side.
Well, we're not gonna be able to rip the parking brake handle until we get both parking brakes on.
I'm talking about the rest of the stuff.
Everything else is back on.
The trailing arm stuff. You get that lined
Well,
up?
that's gonna be all alignment. That's gonna be when we have the wheels on.
Every time I go to look for a tool for this jabroni to help him do something, he gets it. Every time. Ow!
Our little spring here. We have our bigger spring in the back.
And remember, when working on anything on a car,
No Johns.
no Johns. Alright, everything's back together. So what are you doing now, Quinn?
I'm gonna line up my marks, and then we'll put it down, roll it back, see what our toe is at. It's nice because I can see where the bolt holes were, because there's wear marks where the bolts were holding it down, and it's much cleaner on there.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll tighten it down, roll it back so we can kind of joust the suspension a bit. Well, first I want to keep it up in the air and let the wheels spin to make sure nothing is sounding bad or making any noise. Then we'll roll it back, check our rear toe, see where we're at, see if we need to change anything, whether we're towed out or towed in. And then if it's all good, then we'll go take it for a drive and see how it is. In the back seat. Parking brake on?
Yeah.
Just gonna roll it back, roll it forward, roll it back, and that should kind of loosen up the suspension a little bit, because when you have it up in the air it gets all bound up, so you need to drive it, just kind of jounce it, lets the suspension adjust a little bit. Yeah, right there will be fine. Alright, so we took a look at the rear toe. It's a little bit towed in. We do have a wider track width, so that might be contributing to part of it. We're gonna go drive it and see how it drives. A little bit of toe in on these cars, especially on a drift car, is gonna provide a little bit of stability when we're sliding. So it's not gonna be so chaotic, so we might actually keep it this way if it's like tiny towed in. Like just like a little bit towed in. So we'll see how it drives. Did it drive straight before? It drove pretty straight before, didn't it? So we'll see how it drives. And then if it drives pretty straight, yeah, is what it is. So we're gonna go take it out for a rip, see what it does. Seems like it's going pretty straight.
Yeah, maybe to the right slightly, but not like that.
Not a whole
really
lot.
That much.
How do the harnesses feel?
Feel good.
Feel like you're gonna slide around?
Probably not, no. They're not even that tight right now.
If you really crank them down, you ain't going anywhere.
No.
Alright, so we're gonna go put the steering wheel on. That'll be a separate video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Keep it fresh, and we'll see you guys later.